Well, hello. Today we are actually just going to talk a little bit about the service appointment system for Tesla. Today's actually Monday, right before Thanksgiving, and I made a service appointment through the Tesla app on Friday because the center console, pretty much since I bought the car, the little door that covers the cup holders doesn't stay open. And that's actually, if you watch one of my other videos, that's where I charge my phone. I bought a little tray so that you can charge your phone and put your sunglasses and your coins in. And that little door will not stay open. It'll stay open, but a lot of times when you hit a bump or something, it'll close. It's a pretty common issue. I bought it up at my last service center appointment, and they told me they could replace the whole center console. The other thing that has to be done is there's some clips and a rivet or some rivets on the back panel for the door. Actually, not for the door, for the seats. So I'll show you here. That right there should not be popping up. So there's a rivet that goes here, and there's some plastic clips that are busted there. And this happens because when you pull the door open, it catches on here if it's not tight. And I think that's what really causes that. It's not a big deal, but it's something that, if I have the warranty and this shouldn't be popping up like that, then, they're gonna go ahead and replace it. So it was supposed to be replaced at the last service appointment. I guess they did the top ones, but they didn't do the bottom ones. So anyways, we had a service representative come out, and he took a look at, they came out with the Tesla van. He took a look at both things and just noted them in his system. And that way, they're going to go ahead and do another service appointment. And then he said they would let me know whether they would come out or come out here to my home, or if they would, if I would have to take it to one of the service centers. So they're going to let me know soon. But that's just an update on that process. And but it looks like they're going to take care of both things. Other than that, there's really nothing wrong right now with the vehicle. Sorry about that. There's a lot of noise in the background. So, they're going to let me know if either I'm going to take the car in, or if they're going to come out here and do it mobily. So that's I'm going to be waiting on. So it's just a little bit of an update on how the Tesla service works. I mean, I made the appointment on Friday on the app, and they were out here on Monday. So there's not much of a wait. I guess maybe I don't know if it's a small thing or whatever, but I'm dealing with, I'm in the DC area. I believe there's about 3 service centers in this area. I think Rockville, DC, and Virginia. I know there's at least 2. I know there's one in Rockville, and I don't know if the DC and Virginia one are one and the same, but they're pretty quick. The guy that came out today was really nice, and knew what he was talking about, and knew a lot about cars too and motorcycles. So it was good chit-chatting with him for a little bit. You can see there, I actually, for Halloween, I had some of that spare wrap laying around, and I just turned it orange, did a 5-minute wrap, so it looks terrible from up close, but I'll probably take it off. Just was a kind of like a Halloween thing, but I actually like the color, so I may end up putting some maybe some red on there. So anyways, that's going to be my update for today, and I'll let you know, do another video follow up when the Tesla service people come out and either replace the center console, I think is what they're going to have to do. And he said for the rear, there's some rivets that it needs that he didn't have on the truck, and maybe some tabs. So we'll hopefully get that resolved soon. All right, you take care. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and any comments, I definitely appreciate. Take care. Hello. Well, good morning. This morning, I'm actually on my way to Rockville, Maryland, to the Tesla Service Center. In the previous video, you know that I set up an appointment, on a Friday. On a Monday, they were there checking out my car, seeing what it needed,
and they gave me an appointment for a week later, which is today, which is the following Monday, and they're supposed to be replacing the center console and putting in some rivets and some fasteners for the rear seat. So sorry about that. So they're putting in some fasteners and some rivets for the rear seats. Now, I'm on my way up there right now, and everything's supposed to be taken care of. They're supposed to be replacing the center console and fastening that the third row seat back. So well, I'll let you know how that goes. But so far, the process has been pretty smooth. Now these are all things that were occurring when I bought the car. So this is something that the previous owner had to deal with, or never got, I guess, resolved or fixed. Probably something that didn't really bother him. The center console, it was like that since I got it, so I didn't really notice a difference until I drove a different one. And I didn't think that it stayed open, but it's supposed to. So I'm on my way to get that resolved, and I'll let you know how it goes. We got a whole lot of Teslas. I don't know what's going on here. If this is just where they're storing them, but I've never seen this many Teslas at this service center. Alrighty, so I am actually on my way back from the Tesla service center, and everything has been fixed. So in the back, they put a couple grommets on that loose, the backing to the third row seat. And now on the center console, you can see that it's staying open now, even going over bumps. And the way that it used to make a click, but now it's really soft. So if you go and you just push it slightly, as soon as it gets there, it'll stay. And that's how it's supposed to be. So you don't even have to push it or make a click or anything. It'll just stay open. And then if you just slightly push it back again, it'll close again. So that's the way that it's supposed to work. All right, so that's been my experience with the Tesla service center here in Rockville, Maryland. They've done great by me, other than taking an extra day. I had the Uber credit, so I used that to get around. It worked out really well this morning. I had a meeting this morning at 7:30, and I was able to just grab an Uber. The only thing negative was I tried to get one of the Uber Blacks, or one of the higher end. I think it was like a Lincoln or something, and I don't think it's probably just a driver. But first of all, it takes longer because I think there's less to go around. So it said it was going to take like 12 minutes for the Uber driver to get to me. The guy never left wherever he was at. So like 10-15 minutes later, like he still hadn't left. And so I ended up calling him and asking him to cancel it. He wouldn't cancel it. But I think there's an algorithm or something, so Uber knows that you just waited way too long, and that's why you canceled. So I didn't get charged anything for that. But I ordered a regular Uber after that, and everything worked out. But so far so good. I'm pretty happy with the service that the service centers have offered. The rep that they had there was really courteous, and actually we got to joke around a little bit, and really nice guy, took care of everything and kept me up to date on the process, and on where my car was and the repair process. So it's around noon today. The next day they called me and they told me the car is ready. So I went in, and picked it up. There's no charge for anything. The whole center console was replaced, and then the rear third row backing was tightened down and riveted back in. So we shouldn't have any issues with that. So that's been my second experience with the Tesla service center. Everything's been very good. So that's my review for that, and I'm happy so far with the level of service that they've provided. So again, if this is your first time watching this video, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Then if not, also go ahead and like, comment, and hit the notification bell and let you know when my next videos are coming out. Thank you. Take care.